Welcome back to the Nose Plays Northgard. So, we're picking up with the very first chapter of the campaign. I went ahead and I skipped the intro scenes. For those of you who are interested in seeing the intro scenes, feel free to purchase the game. It's a pretty awesome game, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. If not, there's probably plenty of people who've posted the cutscenes online, and you can check them out on their channels. But my channel is mainly going to focus on first time experience playing the campaign. I did actually play it for a couple of minutes when it first released, but it was a little buggy and I couldn't actually record and get the video, the game to play through the first mission. So not quite a first impression, but pretty darn close. So couple cool things. You start with a warlord in the campaign, which is kind of neat, and we actually have a couple of warlord friends. So this is our character here, Rig, and this is our buddy Brand, and we'll be doing some dialogue with him. So Brand, what do you have to tell me here? It says, "Glad to see you back on your feet, my lord. I'm actually surprised by how fast you recovered." Rig, I guess the Wrath is an excellent healer. Still, we have already wasted enough time. We must go after Hagen as soon as possible. Indeed, time is of the essence. We have established our camp far from the enemy, but we are marooned in an unknown province on the outskirts of your kingdom. I shall prove myself worthy of their trust. However impatient I am to get even with that scum, my priority is to ensure their survival. Glad to hear this. Your temperance honors you. Moreover, no revenge can be exerted if we starve to death first. Speaking of which, we will not lack mouths to feed, so let us endeavor to find food sources. Wood is also a vital resource as heating fuel as well as construction material. And we also need to leave the continent and sail for Northgard. We will need to find a proper shore to put to sea. You're absolutely right. I suggest you ask some of the villagers to build a scout camp and train themselves to become scouts so that they can explore the region. Alright. Getting started. So we start with Stag Clan. We're in a safe remote area, and we need to build scouts. So scouts it is. Brand's a pretty good fighter. 15 attack power, 10 resistance, 75 health. I like to zoom out and hit the letter I for the information on the tiles. I tend to play with that turned on. Some people find it clutters the screen, but I think it's just too helpful. Alright, let's get our scouts searching. I do not know if this map is randomly generated or if it's always the same. I have not played it enough to know that. We're going to go ahead and colonize this tile. First house down. Looks like we got a really easy spot for a woodcutter tile. So we're just real briefly pop-capped here. I'm not too worried about it. I think this first mission's going to be pretty easy. My lord, reconnaissance of the area revealed a forsaken cottage. Maybe we should order a scout to search it. They might manage to salvage some resources. I agree. We will have to colonize the area before we can explore the ruin, though. Okay. Well, that can be done pretty quickly. We can get one of our scouts over here. Woodcutter. We actually have quite a lot of wood. So let's go ahead and get a farm down while we're thinking about it. We're running at a food deficit for the moment, but that won't be for long. As soon as we get this farm up and running, we'll be back to positive. We need to keep an eye on our growth to make sure that we're not getting too close to pop capping. We have lots of tiles we could throw houses down in. Get another farmer. That'll put us even higher. Okay. Another cottage. Still doing just fine on wood collection, so I don't think there's any rush to build anything else. I might consider throwing a silo down. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a silo down while we can. Alright, we found some wood and some crowns. Go ahead and get this tile searched. Population is getting close, so we're definitely going to need another house soon. I'm thinking of putting one over here so we can switch woodcutters quickly back and forth. Let's just go ahead and get that done when we're thinking about it. Actually, let's keep this scout moving. North. We've got a hunting ground, but there's 2 wolves in it, so we're going to need to build a warrior camp. Rick actually is pretty tough. He could probably handle a couple of wolves. We'll need to get a healer's hut after this. Oh yeah. He's a beast. Look at him go. Alright. Healer hut. Sure. Put a healer hut here. We're gonna need more food if we're going to. If we're going to claim more territory. That's what I was trying to say. One way we can get more food is to move the vast majority of our villagers over here. So villagers in this tile will collect a little bit more food because of the silo, so we want to try to keep as many villagers in that tile as possible. As soon as he's healed, he should be able to take on 3 wolves.
Ahoy!
Alright. My lord, one scout reported having found a suitable coast for the construction of a port. Excellent. We should endeavor to colonize the area up to this shore so that our builders can get there and start working. I concur. He's just about healed up. And it is almost winter time, so we want to try to get that tile cleared before winter. But actually, if we can't grab it right away, it's just going to respawn. So maybe we don't even worry about it. Well, the next tile definitely needs to be this one. Well, how much time we got? We got 2 months. We got enough time. If we can kill 3 wolves, we can claim this tile. On brand. Oh yeah, you got this, buddy. The air is getting colder. Winter will be here soon. Indeed, my lord, we should expect food to be scarcer and our people will consume more firewood to heat their homes. Our military troops will also be weakened by the cold. It might not be the best time to fight. Well, that is correct. That's why we are not going to be fighting. Wait a second, there's only 1 wolf in this tile. There's only 1 wolf in this tile. Let's clear him out before he spawns a new one. And also before winter gets here. Okay. Food looks okay. We'll get these healers working. Get Brand back up to speed. Our scouts have run out of territory.
Ahoy!
To scout.
Ahoy!
So we'll go ahead and send them. That'll fix our food consumption, and our wood is still positive, and our population is getting close to being capped again, so we could probably go ahead and get another house built. Let's build it out here. Two woodcutters and 2 healers. Yeah, we're doing just fine. You over there. So far, I kind of like the flow of this campaign. It's kind of neat that you get different objectives and different types of map stuff so far. I think there's a lot of potential for the style of which they're doing this. You know, the story elements can add a lot of cool flavor to the game. And I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's going to be good in the long run. We just got to get through this winter. I think I can almost claim this one. Yeah. So as soon as we get enough food to claim this tile, we can get our port built. And that might end this. I think that's our main objective, is to build a longship dock. Very close. news.
Ja.
Alright, let's get a long ship dock going.
Ja.
We don't really need anything else, so that should be it for now. And now we're really doing good. We do not really need anything, honestly. There's no more territory to scout. The only territory we might claim would be that, and that would just be to increase our food. But we really don't even need to do that. At least to complete our objective.
Ja.
Alright. At last, thanks to your efforts. Anchors away, proud Vikings. We are ready to sail for Northgard. Your end is drawing near, Hagen. So, if you haven't guessed already, Hagen is kind of the bad guy that did some mean things to us, and we're out for revenge. Victory! Alright, well, I hope that gives you at least a little bit of a taste of the beginning of the game. It sure did for me. It was kind of my first experience playing through it. I'll probably continue this series and do several more of these videos over the next couple of weeks, assuming that all the bugs have been worked out. I waited for the first couple of patches to roll through before I started recording again, and it seems to be working great, so I'm very happy for that. I have been playing a little bit Northgard just to get back in the swing of things, and I'll probably start recording just some solo play as well if people are interested in seeing more of that. So until next time, this has been The Nose Plays. Have a great day.